In mid-March, a mysterious object fell from the sky on a house in Florida, breaking through the roof and a couple of floors. NASA conducted an investigation on this, and it has finally concluded. There was in fact a strong suspicion that this object was space debris from a battery pack discarded in 2021 from the space station. This battery element, quite large, took 3 years to find its descending trajectory through the atmosphere. During re-entry, it was supposed to completely burn up, but a gentleman received this unwanted object inside its house. After sending the object to NASA to verify its origin, NASA confirmed that yes, it indeed comes from our battery component that we disposed of in 2021 on the space station. They also showed exactly where this cylindrical element comes from, which is one of the support structures of the entire battery pack. But why did they deliberately let go such a large element into the atmosphere? What happens is that these battery elements were brought to the space station by the Japanese cargo HTV. And normally, the old used elements were replaced with the new ones, and the old one, along with the HTV, deorbited in a controlled way in the middle of the ocean. And even though they were left with fragments, they would still end up indefinitely uninhabited areas. In this case, however, it was the last Japanese mission of this kind. But there was a problem with the Soyuz at launch. So the 2 astronauts who were supposed to arrive on board did not make it. It was not possible to carry out the battery change activity on that occasion, and therefore the Japanese cargo shuttle simply had to return without the used batteries, as usual. This element remained attached to the station until they decided to get rid of it, simply releasing it from the robotic arm and waiting for this uncontrolled re-entry that 3 years later partially ended up in the roof of a Florida house. Obviously, one wonders if it was the only debris to survive this re-entry or if there are others. At this point, the technical mystery is solved. What remains to be understood is who will pay for the damage.